Welcome back to the Valley High School football preview show here on Channel 5. Our special thanks to Greg Tepper of Dave Campbell's Texas Football for joining us here to help preview the Valley 5A and 6A districts. Now for the Valley small schools, last year was a challenge. They had to start later than the rest of the state did, but while some lost their entire year, some lost a playoff game. For the Port Isabel Tarpons, they were able to play just one game last year until COVID prematurely ended their season and postponed the return of Tony Villarreal. Here's Rudy Mireles.
The 2020 high school football season was difficult for student athletes around the nation. Here at home in Port Isabel, players and coaches only saw 3 weeks of the season. Coaching for nearly 3 decades, the pandemic was something Coach Tony Villarreal never expected. But he says the players at Port Isabel are tough, and that helped.
I mean, it was what was today is not tomorrow's. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. You had to be a master of adjustments constantly.
Using that time away from the game to make he and his team better at football and keeping kids safe.
We did it with coaches. We did it with our personnel. And then we had a committee that came in and would grade us. Oh, that's not a safe drill, coach. Oh, this. And we would grade ourselves. And then until we passed the committee safety standards that we set up here, then we were allowed to finally get started.
Now, it's not just coaches and staff taking advantage of that off time to get better at what they do, which is leading these young men to victory, but it's players as well. Players like starting quarterback for this year, junior number 8, Rudy Barrera, using that off time to make him and his teammates a little bit better. Junior quarterback Rudy Barrera using the time to work out with his receiving corps.
This year is no words can explain it. Last year, I was looking up to last quarterback, wanting to work harder and harder to get to the first string, and now I'm here.
But the productivity away from the turf wasn't without its heartbreaking moments.
All the plays worked, we all felt in sync, and as soon as we went to a practice and they told us that we had no game, we had no season after that, everybody was in shock and everybody was just devastated, especially the seniors.
But Barrera says they are ready to move on from last year and tackle this season.
I'm ready for the season. We just had a scrimmage in pace. It looked great. Everybody was together. The plays were in sync, and we just want to know what's next.
Now, Coach V does have one message, not just for Tarpon Nation, but players and coaches all around the Valley, and that is to practice and play like there is no tomorrow, adding that this year has proven that nothing is guaranteed after today. In Port Isabel, Rudy Mireles, Channel 5 Sports.
It's a great message from one of the legends of Valley High School football in Tony Villarreal. That's going to do it for the Valley High School football preview show here for 2021. Don't forget to join us right here on Channel 5 Friday nights for First and Goal at 10:20, plus our new 30-minute show, Fifth Quarter on Somos El Valle 5.3 on the KRGV YouTube and Facebook page. For everyone on the sports team, I'm Alex Osbarrio. Good night.